Reports are far and wide about just how frail our wonderful monarch of 70 years, Queen Elizabeth II, truly is. So we as ever decided to delve in and find out the true story behind these attention-grabbing headlines. Hi, good morning, Neil Sean here in the very heart of London. That is one of your big breaking royal stories coming out of London today. I don't know about you, but I find if I was the monarch, I'd be very angry about the fact that people continually keep trying to write me off through, claiming that you don't want to work, through, not appearing at things, or indeed criticising your every appearance. I think she looks phenomenal for 96. We recently saw her greeting the First Minister, Nicola Sturgeon, up in Scotland, where apparently Nicola gave her a very wonderful bottle of whiskey. Not quite sure whether the Queen's a fan of whiskey. I think Princess Margaret was. I think the Queen's more of a martini girl and a Dubonnet lady. I know she likes a bit of Dubonnet. Did you know, by the way, the Queen doesn't like ice cubes in anybody's drink? So if you're there and you're thinking, oh, I'll have a tonic water, ice and lemon, no ice, because apparently she can't stand the sound of clinking ice cubes. Yes. So basically that particular story developed because a lot of people were raising into the fact that our gorgeous Queen had some bruises on her hands and reaching up to her arms. And then of course they were saying she seemed a lot more stooped over, even though she was standing without a stick at this point and greeting the First Minister. I thought, as I say, doing incredibly well. Of course, a few days later she was spotted out and about in Scotland, out at Holyrood, and looking as resplendent as ever. And obviously people are saying, well, what's the true story? How well does she truly look? What we can tell you as ever is that we put a call in to the palace, and it's as simple as this, Her Majesty the Queen is having mobility issues, as we know. They all started way back upon that private visit to hospital last year. And let's just recount this, This is a monarch who's battled COVID, right? Lost her husband and carried on. Whichever way you look at it, she's ploughed ahead, so she deserves, a pat on the back for that, if nothing else. But what they're saying is these darker marks on her arm and on her hands are really to do with the blood flow, the mobility issue, because obviously if you're not moving as much, the blood doesn't move around as much and so settles, and as the skin becomes thinner, creates darker patches. Nothing allegedly to worry about. But of course the media are very keen to push forward with this rhetoric that, she's unable to do the job, she should retire, time to abolish the monarchy, the usual things. As I say many times, I am a great, great supporter of our wonderful monarch. Whatever way you look at it, she's done so much for this wonderful country of ours and the Commonwealth and the world. Whichever way you do look at it, isn't it time that the media, particularly the mainstream media, decided to show some respect, particularly at the age that she is now? If you're never going to do it at this point, are they ever truly going to start? So today I just want from all of us to wish her a most wonderful day and take no notice of the naysayers. To us, you look terrific. Neil Sean in the very heart of London.